I'm Decker Kelly. My gamer tag is Polyx. I live in Georgia. I play Smokes and Sentinel at the moment. I can play anything, but those are the two I'm best at. I used to be really into Overwatch, and a lot of my favorite players and streamers moved to Valorant back in 2020, and so I decided to give it a shot. And I did end up liking it at first, but I gave it a second go around and I started to really enjoy it, and I kind of just stuck with it from that point on. It feels really good. I was trying to like keep it out of my mind, like when because I heard like generally when it was going to be announced. So I was kind of just keeping it out of my mind until that time, and then I just got a random message one day, and I had no clue where it was from. There was no tag or anything, and but it was like took me like 20 minutes after I had the conversation that wait, this might have been I may have gotten selected. And then everything kind of just unfolded from that point on. Maybe I have played with multiple college players and teams in the past in spin-off events. I've competed with and been coached under Kennesaw State University, and I've played alongside High Point University, which is in Charlotte. So I have a little bit of experience in that. I've played against people from all across college online and in some of those events. I played against the University of Georgia. I played against the University of Tennessee at DreamHack last year. So I've kind of jumped around. I've seen a lot of it. I mean, it'll be weird. It's kind of, I play against them so much, but it'll be a nice change of pace to not get whooped every time. So I'll have someone else on my team. I've checked
Presence.
out a lot of the guys. They look better than me. I'm really happy to have them on my team. Well, I think I have a lot more experience, especially towards these events compared to a lot of other people, since I've played both online and LAN tournaments. I also think I had a little bit of a stronger extracurricular background because I have been taking part in flight lessons and I'm working on my future. So I think I had, a strong case behind me the entire way. But I know everyone else also had a pretty strong case as well. Everyone was pretty good. Everyone's really good in school. They've got their extracurriculars. So, I mean, I really was confident in mine. I put a lot behind it. I sent the nominations to people who knew me, and so yeah. So yeah, so the owner of XP League actually, he runs the location. It's all little franchises, um, and he runs the one where Retro plays at. And so we figured it out because he started posting about it, and I was like, it would be really cool if he and I could get on the same team. At the time, I didn't know it was about regions. I thought it was based on roles, and then it would be random. So it kind of worked out how I was going for. But I was being like, how fun would it be to go compete against or with him in a somewhere outside of XP League where we can kind of broaden our horizons. And so that's where it started. And then I had some people to reach out to me who were more than happy to help me with recommendation letters and getting me the information I needed. So XP League was very useful, very helpful and useful. All their resources throughout the application process. It's weird. So I got two that I usually go for. I got one that I go for the style points. And I got one when I'm going into more of a competitive event. You know, so when I'm going into more of a competitive event, I'm usually rocking the Oni Vandal and the Reaver Phantom. But whenever I'm going for absolute style points, lock in the Spectrum Phantom, the one where they did the collaboration with Zed,
Yeah.
and I usually with that one, the Vandal, I'll usually just run a Prime. Just feels good. Yeah. Obviously, whatever I get out of it is a good thing, but I think the most important part is that I'm kind of just connecting myself with people with like-minded talent and who are also interested in competing in this. And people are going to be watching. I know that, so it lets me get my name out there a little bit. But more than anything else, I just kind of wanted to represent me and my teammates as a whole, people I've played with, and the location I play for XP League, because they've been really good to me. I've got great teammates. I'm lucky enough to not had to jump around too much. So I'm just kind of want to represent that as a whole and how they kind of act and how they keep themselves and how they play. So that's what I'm looking forward to.